have a premium side on this game, so I'm going to be a little bit reserved in terms of comment, Joe, respectfully when it comes to the side. But I do like the total that I'm going to give you here. Look, Ohio State this year, 6 games, they've had a total of 51 or less this season. All 6 have gone under the total, 37.5 points per game scored. And basically, if it's 51 or less with Ohio State, more times than not, they're either playing an anemic offense or they're playing a team with a really good defense. And that's the case with Tennessee in this situation. Ryan Day also 5-0 to the under whenever the total is 42.5 to 49 at home. And it falls within right in the middle of that totals parameter. And that's since he's been at Ohio State. So both of these defenses are excellent. Ohio State allowing 10.9 points per game, 243 yards per contest. Tennessee, not as good, but still really, really good. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but Tennessee, a little less than 14 points per game allowed, 278 yards per contest. Ohio State's offense has left a lot to be desired over the last 3 games, Joe. 26.3 points, around 329 yards per game. Tennessee, who got off to such a great start offensively on the season, have sort of tailed a little bit down the stretch, and that's especially been the case when they're playing very good teams. I have a stat here somewhere. 22.3 points per game in their last 4 games versus actually in all 4 games in which they faced a team that currently has a greater than 500 win percentage. So I like this game to play out as a low-scoring game, Joe. Cold weather, it's 2 good defenses, and 2 teams that their better offensive play seems to have happened in the first half of the season as compared to the second half.
I'm absolutely with you. And if you take away the non-conference games from Tennessee, offensively, they weren't great against the better competition in the SEC. They're here because of their defense. I can make the argument there, Ross, that Tennessee, I think they're a bit of an underrated defense here. I think Ohio State is just totally confusing sometimes as far as what the game plan is going to be and what you're going to get offensively from Will Howard. So we know Ohio State's got one of the better defenses. It's kind of hard to figure this thing to be a wild shootout. Plus the weather, from what I understand in Columbus, ain't going to be all that great either there, Ross. Everything it feels like leads to an under here.
Yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if you have a high-scoring game here. I mean, based on, again, Joe, you hit it on the head. Both teams' offenses, when you look at the final stretch of the season, when they stepped up in class or played winning teams, their offensive numbers have gone down drastically compared to their season averages. So, and then, like, you know, we both said, both of these defenses are top-notch.
Yeah, they really are. And you got to give them credit, too, because neither defense gives up that big explosive play. There won't be any 90-yard touchdown runs or passes in this game here. And we'll see if any of the turnover situation comes into play. But I'm with you, Ross. I love the under in this spot. I think that is a great look.
Don't forget the college football bowl season, people. 2-0 to start the bowl season. 28-15 since 2022 in the bowl action in playoffs and national championship games combined. That's good for 65%. College football, #1 money earner, over $10,000 in profit since November 26th of 2022. So I can go on and on, but you can go to my site, wt.buzz/RB. You can see all my updated hot streaks right there. Take advantage of some of these special offers we got going on, especially $149 for my college football bowl package. What are you waiting for?